Hello, you guys wanted a low carb meal idea. This one I do constantly. It's really an easy concept. Protein and vegetable, protein and vegetable. I'll do steak and salad. This one is going to be chicken thighs and a vegetable. Okay, so let me just show you how I'm going to do the chicken thighs, and pick any vegetable you want and go ape shit. So chicken thighs, I already started it, and then I thought to myself, wait a minute, all of my followers wanted to see a recipe for this kind of shit. Let me grab the camera. So you guys missed a little bit, so let me just tell you what you missed. I bought one of these suckers at the supermarket. It is 0.75 ounces of poultry blend spices. It is a combination of rosemary, sage, and thyme. Okay, it comes in these little plastic thingies. Okay, so I took all those and I put it in the baby food processor. Oh, here it is. This one, it's this food processor. This one holds 3 cups. So it's a little guy. It's a mini Cuisinart. And I ran that through with a little bit of lemon. I think it was like maybe a tablespoon of lemon at the most. Tablespoon of lemon juice and olive oil. I kind of made like a pesto out of it, basically. And also I added some black pepper and salt. Alright? Didn't go crazy on the black pepper, didn't go crazy on the salt. So I basically just made, I just don't want it to spill out at you. I basically made a pesto out of it. I just ran it through for quite some time until I could get the pieces as small as I could. And so now I've got like a mush out of it. Okay? Next up, I've got the chicken thighs. They're sitting in the sink because they're defrosted. I have a foil-lined cookie sheet. Alright? This is not the non-stick foil. You can use non-stick foil if you want to, but that shit's expensive. Why is it every single fucking time I make a video my phone starts ringing? Oh good, it's color blocked, it'll stop. Alright. It's like they know what I'm doing and they want to tick me off. What the fuck? So I have both of the foils, the regular aluminum foil and the non-stick, because sometimes you really need the non-stick and you just can't do anything else. But the regular foil, if you use that, you'll save yourself a couple pennies. So I'm going to use the regular, and I put a little bit of vegetable oil down. Okay? So just move the vegetable oil around the pan and, you know, try to get it from one side to the other. You kind of sort of can't see it 100%, but you can tell that you're moving around a little bit of a puddle. Alright? So do a little bit of movement. I can tell I'm making it. Alright. I might move you for a sec because I got to get to a paper towel, so hold on. I'm going to grab a paper towel. And now I'm just going to fold it up like that. And I'm going to do a mild wipe of the whole pan to pick up the excess and also move the oil around everything to make sure the entire pan got the oil. Alright? Because we don't need these chicken thighs, you know, swimming in the oil. But I do need the whole pan covered, okay? Because I don't want the chicken skin to stick and then I don't get to eat the chicken skin because it's too busy being stuck to the pan. You know what I mean? Crispy chicken skin is fucking delicious. So now I got the pan ready. Now, onto the chicken. Now, they are bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. You can use any piece of chicken that you want. I don't suggest doing this for boneless, skinless chicken breasts because they would come out dry. I would definitely use something with chicken skin on it. Okay? Pick a piece with chicken skin on it. That's going to make a little barrier for the heat and keep some juice in the meat. Alright? I'm always a dark meat fan, so that's why I'm going with chicken thighs. I'm going to take those out and do a little bit of butchering of what I prefer to be off the chicken and make all 8 of them fit on this cookie sheet. I'll show you what I'm doing. But if you just like them the way they come straight out of the package, then you're good. You can do a little bit of fast forwarding on the video and watch what I'm doing, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and do some butchering, and I'll put you down on the block here. Hold on a second. Make sure you can see. Hang on. I gotta scooch you forward. Hang on a second. So this ain't Hollywood. Go fuck yourself, all right? Go fuck yourself. Hold on. All right, that's pretty good. All right. So let me get a good knife. This one's one of my faves. All right. So we got the chickie. Oh, these are chicken leg quarters. I thought they were just thighs. All right, they'll work. They'll work. Okay. So first thing you're going to do, wash the sons of bitches. Alright? Okay. Hang on a second. Let me get rid of the package. I hate moving these fucking packages because I don't want to get the, raw chicken shit on the floor, and then the dog comes by because he's curious and he starts, licking chicken goo off the goddamn floor. Not what I want. Now, what? Fucking hell. Hang on. What I do, I grab a strainer in the sink, put the chicken in the strainer. Let me flip you around. Hang on. Okay. Throw the chicken in the strainer, and then I'm just gonna do a rinse as I go. Rinse them off in cold water. Okay. And do some paper toweling to dry them off. Give me 1 second. Alright, son. Now, I'm just going to wash my hands. And again, I have no idea why the hell I do that because I'm going to be touching more chicken again in 2 seconds. No fucking clue. But I do it anyway because I have OCD. Don't even attempt to know why. Now, my hands are clean. And I'm good. So, move Mr. Knife and grab some chicken. All right. We get 2. Now, I have 4 of these. So, you flip it over. See like any little nasty pieces like that? Just get a dirty paper towel. Leave it on the board. And see if you got anything yucky. This little wad of fat, I'm going to leave that. This little piece of skin right here, that's unnecessary. I'm going to cut him off. And if you got any scary pieces of feathers, that's unnecessary too. Cut that. Alright, this one's good. Lay him down. Okay? Lay him down, skin side down. Okay? Did you guys see that? Can you see that? There you go. Okay. Alright, so skin side down, underside up. Alright. And again, you can totally just fast forward this if you don't give 2 flying fucks about, dumb bullshit like this. But I'm very picky about what I like left on. Basically, it just simplifies what I got to do at the table once it comes out of the oven. So I have less butchering to do on my dinner plate if I take care of it now. That's all. So, alright. Skin up. last two. Okay. That one's okay. Yeah, see, like this is a humongo wad of fat. That'd be good to keep for like chicken stock, because that would help with the with how the chicken stock congeals. That would be good. I'm not ready to do chicken soup yet. Actually, I kind of am, but I have a lot to use already in my freezers. This weather has been so shitty lately. Oh my god. It's just been like day after day after day of bullshit weather. But you know what? I can't complain because I'm not in the Carolinas where the hurricane's going to hit soon. So I'm going to shut my face. Alright, last one. Yep. Here's another one. Okay. Again, just an unnecessary piece of fat. Okay. I don't like that. Has a couple feathers on it. Okay. That is a piece of organ meat. Okay. This little piece right here. It's a piece of the tail. I feel something heavy. It has a piece of bone in it or something. It's a little sharp. Okay. Alright, that's good. Yeah. Let me just throw this away. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, then we'll wash my hands all again. Alright, the last one. I'm going to move the board and I'll show you guys what I'm doing. The amount of paper towels that I go through, it would scare the shit out of you guys. Like, Downey really should be sending me a paycheck for the amount of money I spend on paper towels. Like, I keep that company rolling. I'm telling you now, I really do. And by the way, what I'm doing right now is just spraying Mr. Clean spray on the counter, because I had the paper towels with the raw chicken on top of the counter. So I'm just cleaning up the counter, that's all. Alright. Now, dirty knife. I'll stick that in the dishwasher in a second. And move that. Alright, now move that there. So this is the pesto crap I made. So I'm just going to mush. Let me make sure you can see it. Yeah, you can. You're good. Alright. So I'm going to mush all this crap together, because it'll separate if you leave it alone. The oil will come on top and all the herbs will go on the bottom. Alright, so give it a good stir so that it isn't quite so separated, right? And then leave it on the side. So, and try to even it out and do a scoop on each one. Try to do it as evenly as you can, okay? All of this is going on the bottom of each one of these guys. I'm going to stop there and do some mushing, okay? So try to spread it all over each one. Okay, do one of them. Do a smear. And all the bottom's getting right now, the bottom, well, excuse me, well, I guess you could say the bottom. The part that's touching the aluminum foil right now, that is just on vegetable oil. That has no seasoning yet. All right, we'll talk about that in a second. All we're doing right now is the part that we're looking at. What will be the bottom part when we're all done with this, okay? Everybody seems to ignore the under part of whatever piece of chicken that they're using, and that's a really bad move, because steam, heat, etc. flows upward, Okay, so if you ignore the under part of any meat, you're going to be ignoring a big opportunity to put some flavor into whatever it is that you're making. It's not a good idea. So if you do some flavoring on the underside of whatever it is you're making, it'll give whatever piece of meat that you're using a chance to put extra seasoning in, and the seasoning will go up into the meat, and you're going to get way more flavor rather than just decorating the top of the piece of meat you're using and then calling it a day. It's a little lazy in my opinion. You might as well get everything going. Alright, so I got a little more. See whoever needs the most and do a smidge extra. This guy needs a little most because he's got a little more in there. And then this guy could use a little. This guy, I think everybody could. Just wanted to make sure I had enough for everybody. This guy the most. Okay. Okay. Done. You try to be relatively even, but you know, you don't gotta go ape shit. Nobody's gonna yell at you if you're uneven. Alright, that's it. So, what I'm gonna do now is going to take saran wrap. Okay. I'm gonna saran wrap these babies. You know what, I might have to move the tripod because it's kind of in the way for me to saran wrap shit. I'm not sure. Give me a sec. Not like you need to watch me how to saran wrap shit, you know. You're not that dumb. Hello. Hello. I might be that dumb, but you're not. Okay. The only thing I hate about saran wrap, unless it's like wet, it doesn't stick. Alright, last one. Okay. Yeah. Done. Oh, okay. So these guys are done. What I'm going to do now is, it is 2:20. Sorry. What I'm going to do now is, damn it, this shit don't stick. It's alright. I'll make it. So these suckers are going to go in the refrigerator. And they're going to sit there. I usually have dinner on the table by 7 p.m. I've just, my whole life, my family has always eaten European hours. It's just the way we roll. I don't know why. We just always have, it's an Italian thing. So probably by 7 o'clock I want it done. That means I'm going to touch these guys again at 6 o'clock. So at like 5:45, I'll yank them out of the refrigerator and flip them over, and they'll already have some oil on the skin side because they're laying in oil right now. So I'm just going to flip them over and season the top. The top I'm going to do probably some dry herb de Provence, alright, which is a mixture of basically the same thing I made that pesto out of. It's, does it say what's in here? Yeah, here we go. Rosemary, thyme, savory basil, tarragon, marjoram leaf, lavender, basil, and fennel. Alright, basically the same thing. So I'm going to throw some of that on the skin and salt and pepper them, and then probably 425 in the oven for about somewhere between half an hour, 45 minutes. The internal temp of these bad boys needs to be about 175 to 180. So, but basically, when the skin looks brown enough for you and it looks crispy, you're good. And that's it. And then just make a vegetable with it. I'm going to make broccolini for Justin and I don't think the kiddo's I'm awesome. I don't think the kiddo's so crazy about broccolini anymore, so I'll probably just make some broccoli for him. Good enough. And that's it. So that's a good way to do a low carb meal. I hope it helps you guys, but you can, like I said, you can substitute the meat with anything else. Where are you going, baby?
Practice.
Okay, baby.
Love you.
Love you too. You can, baby, do you want broccolini or broccoli?
Huh?
Do you want broccolini tonight or broccoli?
I'll take either or. I'm over here.
Alright, babe.
I love you.
Love you too. You know, you can flip-flop. Oh, you can flip-flop the meat with anything. Like I said, we do a lot of just a piece of steak and salad. Anything, like a, you know, London broil is actually getting kind of expensive. Flank steak isn't too expensive. If you can get any sort of steaks on sale at the supermarket, you just got to know how to work with them, you know, because steaks at the supermarket, I'm such a picky pansy when it comes to steak. I'm so used to my butcher and their prime, super tender cuts that anything from a supermarket, I won't touch it. I won't touch it. I will only touch supermarket steaks if I'm going to beat the shit out of them with either a meat mallet and do something that's going to, one of these guys, do something that's going to tenderize the hell out of them, like marinate them in something that'll break down the proteins, like something in soy sauce will break it down, something acidic will break it down, like a citrus marinade, something like that. You know, I'll be willing to do that. But again, I'm so fucking picky like that. But if you're not used to only butcher steaks, supermarket steaks would be fine for you. You know, you're not such a picky ass like I am. So just flip it out, you know, or, you know, what would be good? This would be good. Pork chops. Pork chops are great. Go for pork chops. Brine them first. Brining pork chops is awesome. I told you guys how to brine before. If you guys want to go back through my videos, brining is so fucking easy. It's insane. Just take a little bit of salt. Not really a little bit. You got to use like maybe a quarter cup of salt and about a gallon of water. Maybe, no, like a gallon and a half of water in a pot. And you just got to use, it's a little more complicated than how I'm saying it right now, but you just got to dissolve the salt in some hot water, a little bit of that gallon and a half of water you're going to use, make a little bit of it hot with the salt, dissolve it, herbs, let it cool down. Then put the rest of your water in, throw the pork in, leave it alone in the fridge. You know, give it a day, give it 24 hours. I'm telling you, the pork is going to be divine. So do that, and then use a grill pan and, you know, make it as yummy as you want it. It's amazing. Or even just a little bit of that, what the hell is it? Shake and bake. A little bit of shake and bake is not that many carbs, okay? So don't kill yourself if you gotta use a little bit of shake and bake on a pork cutlet. Not pork cutlet, pork chop, boneless pork chop. All right, that's not gonna be a big deal. Go for that and pick a vegetable. Do whatever you wanna do, okay? So just see what you can do about eliminating the carbs. Just make it simple and up the amount of vegetables. Vegetables are delicious, you know? And vegetables are too often made way too boring. And that drives me crazy because making vegetables yummy is so flippin' easy. It's insane. So just turn your vegetables yummy, you're good. You're good. Just turn your vegetables yummy and you're good. All right? I love you guys. I hope this helped you. And have a wonderful day. Make this goddamn weather get better. I can't fucking stand it anymore. I can't fucking stand it. My seasonal affect disorder is starting to kick in. There's not even snow on the ground. Oh my God, I can't fucking stand it. All right. I love you guys. Bye.